Uh, this fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. All right. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for voting. Most of y'all say the nigga was. Most of y'all say the man was evil, and I kind of agree with it. However, it's not about my opinion. I look at the fruit that he produced and the things that came out of his mouth. However, 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 he was not killed out of racism. He was killed by his own kind. So his own kind felt like they needed him out. All right, we're back. I don't know if Charlie would have liked me or not just because of the color of my skin, but at the same time, uh, I'm one of those African Americans that is an exception. I had a mother and a father, still got it to a certain degree. But was evil removed or was bad good removed? Anybody want to say why they voted the way they voted? Charlie's death was unnecessary, but let's not forget how he would teach his nasty demeanor to his kids and raise them as hateful people. Thank you for being the first commenter, and I agree with that. Now, do you believe that's why fate took him out, just to stop the sowing of evil or seeds like that? I would agree. I really would agree with that. Thank you for the likes. Make sure y'all subscribe. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna pin that. Thank you, Nico. We got a couple votes that say he was good. Charlie, if you don't mind me asking, what was your vote? If I may ask. Anybody else that's up in here, do you have anything to say about what Nico just said? Guy was pretty young. Let's see what that does. Mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry about that. So you guys didn't hear anything I just said. That might have been a good thing. Nico, I read your comment. It says, I've been taught to not hate on those who hate me. I, in fact, don't hate Charlie. I think his death was terrible. I do agree with that. But just because he died doesn't erase the hateful energy of history. Doesn't erase his hateful history. I do hope he's resting. I responded to that by saying 47% of you guys say he's evil. And if that is the case, we got one less evil motherfucker in the world. But with his death coming from the same race, does that put an eye on the truth when it comes to racism? Does that put an eye on the truth of evil not lasting long on the land? With his death being from the same race, possibly the same political views, what does that say? What does that say to the white race? How would this have been different if a black man would have shot him? I don't think he'd be in jail. We got Renee February that says, "Wait a fucking minute. What stupid title is this, dumbass?" It's the one that she clicked on. Hopefully she voted. Hello, Lori. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Now, this topic in this conversation was supposed to happen on my Ask a Man Monday page. However, we need 50 more subscribers to be able to go live. Thank you guys for everybody for coming in and voting. All right, so we just got evened up. 42% say he was good. 42% say he was bad. Who's gonna break the tie? Is this war? Cause we'll do war. They sound stupid as hell. Nobody said they wanted war. If y'all idiots weren't busy stabbing people on trains, maybe we could take you serious. Ooh, that opens up a whole nother can of truth and worms. Because yes, we did have a random black guy with dreads pull out a knife for whatever reason. I don't believe he knew this woman. I don't believe he had any reaction with this woman. And he stabbed her for whatever reason. This is no different from the white boy walking through the neighborhood with a limp, with a big ass shotgun that prevented him to bend his fucking knees when he walked, and killing the same race. Would it have been better if the black man on that train would have killed a foreign black woman? Would it have even gotten any news? I wish Kirk had. Welcome to the channel, Trash Channel. Make sure you subscribe. I wish Kirk had found the real Jesus before the shooter sent him to hell. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. You guys do know to find the real Jesus is simply as just confessing that Jesus is the Son of God, right? But we won't get into that. Okay, y'all, we just got a tiebreaker. We got 45% over 40%. Trash, welcome to the channel. And what makes you say that, Trash, if you don't mind me asking? How do you know he didn't find the real Jesus? Was it the things that came out of his mouth that confessed to be in his heart? Or did you just know this motherfucker wasn't of God? I believe he was evil, and I'll give my opinion just because his purpose was not fulfilled. His duty was not fulfilled. And I believe God gives life and God also takes life. And for God to allow this young Tyler Robinson to be successful at taking life, that was granted. I also further say most people that take lives in their own hands, they have to trade their own lives for the lives that they've taken. Now, 9 times out of 10, when we have a mass shooting or some type of tragedy, the person that causes the tragedy usually dies, whether it's self-inflicted or through police responding. The police responded with Tyler Robinson with cuffs. Yes, he will be spending the rest of his life in jail. However, most people that take the lives of innocent people or bystanders that really don't deserve to die, once their purpose is met, they're no longer here on this earth. They remove themselves also. Nico says, Patrick, maybe if your people didn't shoot kids in schools, we would take you serious too. Ooh. So Jesus was evil? Matthew Kelly asks. You tell me. I think we all know the answer to that, so why even ask it? They say it was wrong to kill a man of God, but this guy was spewing hate from the devil for the world to see the hate in each other. And I agree with that. I think the statement that Matthew just posted or commented, he was killed before his mission was over. Yes. Now, what we're saying is that mission gets stopped from God, and was that mission allowed to be stopped from God because the mission was not pure, the mission was not of good fruit, the mission or the agenda that was being pushed would have done more damage and pushed people in diversity and division compared to bringing them together. Charlie had made a comment about black men having kids with black women and not staying with the black woman to raise the kids, which uh, gave like a percentage like 75% of those offsprings will grow up to be led to prison. That was very racist and unfactual. And also, it shows that even though he was born in Illinois, he wasn't around blacks or the black community. There's a lot of single parent mothers that did the best that they could to raise a boy to a man, uh, a girl to a woman. They went on with their lives, graduated high school, attended college, and went on with their lives and became successful citizens of America. Those are never documented, praised, or shown. However, you get those statistics by black women or black people going down to the government trying to get assistance and have to fill out this whole questionnaire and survey and shit. True or false? If you voted good or voted evil or even don't know, explain why. Make sure y'all subscribe. We got other content besides this serious shit. Nico, you still there? Welcome to the channel. We are having just an open discussion. Thank you for voting. What kind of sandwiches you making? You making a white sandwich or a black sandwich? I'm making a triple double Charlie Kirk. They say, what's the difference between a Charlie Kirk sandwich and a regular sandwich? I say mayonnaise. Mayo. Yeah, that should be killer. What do you guys think about these conspiracies that's saying that he's not dead and that was a blood pact? You think people just doing that for content? That's where I got my picture from. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to Ask a Man Monday. 54% says he's good. So is that naiveness? Is that being uninformed? Is that people with the same type of heart and spirit as him agreeing to this? I would like to hear somebody that said good or voted good speak on why they did that. And if I opened up the StreamYard, would any of you be willing to join and speak your opinion? I would like to hear somebody say something.
Bluetooth disconnected.
I wonder if the shooting was supposed to hit Charlie ear, like how Trump faked his shooting. That's funny. We got Precious that says, I would like to think he was misled with his upbringing and his understanding. I can dig that. Uh, that does shape a lot of understanding and the views. Has his mother spoken? Has his father spoken? Has his family spoken? Is the motherfucker really dead? I believe the motherfucker really is dead because TMZ said it. Do you think Charlie Kirk liked black women? Also, I didn't know a motherfucker could die in Utah. Nico says, Wu Tang Clan protect your neck. Wow. So in 13 minutes, we will be restarting this live and we're going to turn it into an open discussion. I ask that all 7 of you, all 12 of you, all 26 of you that has voted come back. Make sure you subscribe and come back. We will be restarting this. I'm going to leave a link to where you guys can join and we're going to have this conversation. Shout out to everybody that's come in and participated. Wu Tang Clan protect your neck. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Please leave a vote if you would like to leave a comment on why you voted the way you did and have a discussion. We will listen. I might play Wu Tang protect your neck. I'm a DJ on the weekend, so I could chop that up. Where's everybody's from? Where's everybody's watching me from, if I may ask? And what do you guys think about this picture that AI made? Looks real to me. Shout out to Houston, Texas, man. That's what I do it for, man. I don't call it Houston, I call it Screwston. And that's exactly what we do. We screw stuff up. I ask that all the subscribers click the notification bell and go through my content and see something that you may like or may not like. You may have some tips. So the votes have changed drastically. We got 55% says he was good. We got 34% says he was evil. I wonder what changed, or did we have evil people come inside here? We will be opening up the discussion box in 10 minutes. So please subscribe. And if you have anything you would like to say, you're more than welcome to box up. You're more than welcome to show your face and not show your face. It does not matter. But Charlie Kirk, at the age of 31, has been assassinated by a white man. 31 is hella young. Anybody that has made it to 31 uh, before should know that 31 is very young to die. Very young. It's still kind of damp between the ears, you know. We won't call it wet. We'll call it damp. For me to be 31 years old before, I can say, yes, 31 is very young. Hell, even 37 or 40 is still young. Charlie said he wanted to see the Epstein files. Guess he won't anymore. Well, he has, and he still can. He just won't be seeing it in the flesh. The files he'll be seeing is in truth. The only thing is now he can't speak about it. Do you think we will ever get another Charlie Kirk? And I personally say yes. I would say 58% of the people that voted yes would be the next Charlie Kirk. We got Sea Dog 0521. I think that's a Gemini or a Taurus. Shout out to them. No one deserves to die in front of their kids. It's a shame that we have a right to speak freely and people get offended at someone's personal opinions and beliefs. It's freedom of speech for a reason. That's a good comment. Thank you for that, Sea Dog, and I agree with you. Uh, Black men have been killed because of their personal beliefs in front of their families, kids, wives. Uh, I think we even got some Koreans that's done that shit too. But yes, you are very absolutely right when it comes to life. Thank you for commenting. Please subscribe because in the next 5 to 7 minutes, we will be opening up a chat discussion to where you can come in and voice your opinion without having to type if you would like to. You do not have to show your face. You do not have to do anything that, make you feel uncomfortable or whatever. But thank you for joining. Please subscribe. Nico says we already have Charlie Kirks. And I agree with that. Out of 32 votes, 59% say he was good. So I say we already do have Charlie Kirk. But the difference is they weren't as bold or as stand-up-ish as Charlie Kirk. A lot of people have their beliefs or personal views, but they keep them to themselves. They keep them treasured in their hearts. You see it through their actions. You may even, hear it through their conversations. But they don't stand up boldly against any of this. Nico says that one guy from Jubilee who said He's fastest. He already looks like Charlie too. Who was the woman that looks just like Charlie? Was that his daughter or sister? Or is Charlie really dead? Is Epstein truly dead? That's a good question. Is Elvis? If Elvis wasn't dead really back then, he is now. Less than 4 more minutes, we're going to be opening up the group discussion. Please subscribe. MLK was shot for the same reasons Charlie Kirk was. However, what we later found out was Martin Luther King had a different life. Now, it may come out years down the road that Charlie Kirk may have had a different life, but Martin Luther King used to shoot dice and fuck white bitches. So it was said that the white man that killed Martin Luther King, Martin was fucking his bitch. And the white man that killed Martin Luther King, who was fucking his bitch, they say Martin Luther King got some money from the white bitch and went down to the dice game and lost all the money. She went back and told her husband, and that white man shot the shit out of his ass. At the hotel he was fucking her in. But that's a whole different story. We'll do that one in January or February. That was kind of funny. Make sure y'all click like and subscribe. Make sure y'all leave a vote, and we will be starting up the open discussion, uh, free discussion. Tell me why Charlie was evil or good. Do people really know what good and evil is? Is the question. It really is chill. The thing is, Charlie Kirk was just brutally honest. I can agree with that. People nowadays just can't handle honesty, and I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Also, I would say to compound your comment, a lot of people just like to debate, regardless if they're wrong or right. They may have some type of factual truth when it comes to just a one-liner, if you so will. But from what I've experienced and what I've observed, many people that spoke with Charlie just wanted to be in front of the camera and just wanted to have their voice being heard. And nine times out of 10, I experience or observe that those people had shaky foundations on everything they spoke about. Do you agree with that or disagree? Okay, we've been on for an hour. Make sure y'all subscribe. We coming right back with the open discussion. Thank y'all for votes. Come right back.